Hello, how are you? Who's here? Another night we're hanging out. Can you hear me? I have to make sure everything's set up. I want to say hello. Who is here first? Shauna, Marie, hello. Thank you for joining me this evening. And Wild Dragon, hello there. Penny Lane, hello. All caught up? Oh, you did? You caught up? We're going to do a part two on Saturday. So look forward to that Saturday evening. We're tentative, okay? So if you can spend your Saturday with me in Girl Code, we would love that. Empress Vibes, hello, hello. Meet Tracy, you, Tracy, woo, woo, woo. That's our Tracy over in Hong Kong. How's it going in Hong Kong, Tracy? Hey, Thea. Well, hello. Thank you for joining. Well, today I wanted to do another live stream, get in the habit of these live streams again. Sharon, well, hello. Nice to see you. I've missed you all. And, I've had my life has been changing and things like as you probably have. Sorry, I'm having technicals. I was setting up everything and it's very tentative. Okay. So bear with me as things may shift. It's like your airplane ride when they say your luggage may shift. Okay, so we're going to keep everything. Everything is on a very delicate balance here. I'm going to try not to do things and disrupt this delicate balance. Love, laugh, live. Blessings. Thank you for being here again. Oh, I see a lot of names from our beautiful family here. To Bon Bon Mama, it's been a while. Johnny Borealis, well, hello. You loved the show last night? Well, thank you. Let me know if you all are going to watch the show titled 11/22/63. We began, of course, last evening, and we're going to do a part two. I think a part two is going to finish it up, right? Don't you think? We don't need to drag it out. But if you're watching it, you're doing a binge watch, let me know, okay? But we're tentatively going to do part two on Saturday. We would love for you to join. Hello, Molly. Oh, the beautiful Harlem Sentinels here. Hello, Karen Scott. How are you in New York? Hello, Philo Bobcat 34. I love these names. These names are the best. Tracy Simmons, I'm glad you could be here. Oh, this is wonderful. Unequally, Chris is here again. This is like a beautiful family reunion. Now, okay, you saw my setup might shift a bit. Okay, if you see the ceiling and everything and it suddenly goes haywire, I will get it back together. I'll be okay. Oh my, look at this. Our sister June is here. Our long lost sister. Where have you been, June? I thought you didn't love me anymore, June. What is that all about? Desiree, beautiful Desiree. I'm glowing. Well, thank you. You are as well. Beautiful, beautiful evolutionists. Hello. Where we go one, we go all. Yes. Thank you. Love, laugh, live. Smash the like button. And you know what? I have something that people ask me. If you want to tip your hostess, if you want to tip your hostess, that is how you can do it. Okay. We'll just say a tip. So I wish I could serve you drinks and whatever refreshments and treats, but I'll serve you some information on a platter. Okay. Kathy, well, hello. And that link will be in the description. Okay. If you want to tip your hostess. Okay. Kathy, good evening. Good evening. And Sunny D. Hey, you were with me last night. Oh, I'm so glad. Or did you watch it on replay? Either way. Thank you. Thank you. Paula, hello, hello. Mari, hello, Mari, thank you. So we have a rather heavy subject to cover tonight. Pamela, hello. And Joyce, that's a name from the past. Thank you so much, Joyce. You're so sweet. And we have Sherry Capstraw. I remember you, Sherry. It's been a while, hasn't it? Think Mira, hello. How are you? Thank you so much. I'm so glad you all could be here today. Today, I want to talk about something that is going to be in maybe the news cycles. We'll see. You know that the trial of Ghislaine or Ghislaine, however you pronounce it, if I have any Frenchy people here, am I saying it correctly? Ghislaine, Ghislaine. I know we say it all kinds of ways, but her trial has not officially kicked off, but it has begun. And I know I had somebody that fact checked me on a meme that I shared where I talked about how two trials, like, the Rittenhouse trial was televised and made a big deal of. We're still seeing the play out of that with certain things that are happening in the cities. I don't want to say certain words, okay, because you know how they are with us. But somebody fact checked the meme that I shared because they said, oh, it didn't start yet. It was just jury selection. Well, that could be technically a start, you fact checkers, okay? Don't be so nitpicky. So I will say that her trial has started, okay? It started officially in the sense of they have the jury selection going on and different, things that happen. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't speak on how trials go, but they're preparing for her trial. It will officially begin for you fact checkers. Hi, Abe. It will officially begin on the 29th. Okay. So that will be next. Check me, fact checkers. When is the 29th? Have to get my phone. My goodness. Okay, so the 29th will be next Monday. Okay, so that will be the date of this trial official kickoff. Okay. Hello, Kim Canadian. How's it going in Canada? We love our Canadians. Mama Orico, look at us meeting again like this. So I want to talk about the Maxwell trial. And I want to talk about it as it plays out. Okay. It is scheduled to be 6 weeks long. So let's meet on a regular basis and discuss this trial, because this is why a lot of us have come into this movement of being awake to things that are not very pleasant. Okay. Not very pleasant, but important nonetheless, right? Empress Vibes, well, hello there. And we have, did I already say hi to you, Philo Bobcat? I love that name. It's going to get crazy. Stay safe. Yes, stay safe. Hello, Bridget Brooks. Oh, thank you for joining in the Bay Area. How's it going out there in I was about to say Canada, in Cali. Oh, Miss Harris. Well, hello, beautiful sister. How are you? And Molly. I'd like to just say hello to everybody. Oh, wow. This is a long message here. Sally Steel Structures. That's like saying seashore, Sally by the seashore selling seashells. Sally Steel Structures. Did I get it right? Hello. The other day, someone asked if you were Antifa. Yes, someone did ask me if I was Antifa. You saw that? Oh, it's Marlon. I see now. You sell steel structures. Look at me trying to say it. I want a steel structure, Marlon. We need to talk. Let's see. The other day, someone asked you if you were Antifa, and you came back with, no, I'm not your Antifa. And I laughed about that for the last 3 days. It was a great comeback. Well, I'm glad I can make you laugh. I'm a little silly sometimes, With the trolls, you have to have fun, right, Marlon? So I had to I don't know. The other day, everybody, one of the trolls came into my Facebook post, and they made us, they were mad because of something I said is the meme that I shared about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, and then the Ghislaine, however you say her name, Maxwell, about how one is televised and one you'll see drawings. Okay. But, fact checkers and people, they come in, and I appreciate that. Listen, I don't know all this stuff. Okay. I'm not a lawyer. And someone said, well, trials like this, which are federal, are not televised like the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, which was a state trial. So that was good to know. And I don't mind anybody correcting me. I'm not one of these people that thinks I know everything. That's why I always tell you all, this is a group effort, okay? We are learning as we go. So that was good to know. I looked into it because, as we all should, and I found out that some states, it's a state by state thing, they are allowing televised trials that are federal in nature. So it just depends if it's some kind of bill that they had, I forget the name of it, where some states will allow it, and they were trying, it's a sunshine bill. Does anybody know? Oh, hey, Abe. Yeah, Abe, guess what? Somebody told me, okay, the person that got mad at me, I know I'm all over the place. The person that got mad at me over just sharing that, the Kyle Rittenhouse trial was all televised and live streamed and all this stuff, so it could start the division, I hate you and you hate me and all this stuff going. But the person was mad and called me a name, doesn't know me, okay? Just like a couple weeks ago when I shared something about Fauci's and the dogs, okay, the beagles, and someone got mad at me and came in and, tried to tell me off, doesn't know me, but that doesn't matter, right? They'll still call you names and everything just because you have a difference of opinion. So that person, it was so ironic. They happened to be like a person that goes and rescues dogs. So you would think, right, Abe, that they would have been more into like wanting to know the truth. Hey, Tracy, if you need a moderator, you know what? That is so nice. Thank you. And I need to figure out how to mod you guys. Hey, Layla. Hey, Cynthia Deal. Well, hello. I'm glad you could be here. Oh my goodness. Korean cute patriot. Hi there, love. Thank you for joining. I miss you. I'm glad you are here. So let me get back to this person came into my post and called me a dummy. And I had to go do a little private come to Jesus with this person. And then they told me that I look like E.T. So phone home. I had to laugh. And they were laughing too. But it's like, really? Is that what you do when you have a difference of opinion? You tell somebody they look like E.T.? Like, okay. That is just unbelievable that we have people that do that. They can't argue the issue. So I look like E.T., okay? Hi, Caitlin. How are you? Phone home. Trolls mean you're doing your job. Yes, I know. And I shouldn't feed the trolls, as they say, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I have troll food, troll treats, okay? So, yeah, Tracy. Yes, I know, right? Hey, Abby. Yeah, told me I look like E.T. So, hey, maybe I need to phone home. Hey, Oregon Farm Girl. Oh, I love that name. I love farms. How's it going out there in Oregon where you are? I hope it's going well. We hear a lot about going the Pacific Northwest, right? Libby, how are you? I love it that you're here. I remember you, Libby. A lot of you have been hanging out with me for, how long has it been? Almost 2 years. We're going to have an anniversary, okay? It's our anniversary. We have to pick a date and have a little anniversary live stream. We'll have girl code on, okay? Joyce, hello. Yes, some people are childish. What are you going to do? The ad hominem attacks when they can't just argue the issue. Okay, I have a very tentative or very if you could just see how I have my little studio set up right now, it's a little bit delicate. If I make a move, everything may fall, but I'm okay, okay? Don't be worried. I'm still with you, okay? So, oh, wow, nice shell. Hello, nice shell. I think I remember you too. Are you one of the meeps from a while? We've been hanging out almost 2 years. Can you imagine? Libby, we're going to have to do something, you guys. Let's schedule something nice, okay? All right, so like I said, I put the banner. If you want to tip your hostess, that is the link. I'll have it in the description, okay? So listen, we're going to talk about the Ghislaine And I don't care if I'm messing up her name, okay? Ghislaine. I never took French, so I don't have the whole Frenchy thing down, okay? But you can help me say her name right. But for the meantime, I'll just say Ghislaine. I don't know why I want to say it that way. Ghislaine Maxwell. So her trial, fact checkers, I know, okay, it's November 29th, officially kicking off, but it does okay, we want to split hairs. They began the jury process and all that. So that's why we said it began, okay? Patrice Good, that's one of our Meep Meep family members. Hey, loves. Yes, we're here. We got the band back together. The band is back together, but we're going to talk about something that's not so pleasant right now. But Tracy said Jizzy. Yeah, we could do that. We could call her Jizzy too. Hey, Monica. Wow, Monica from Mesa. Not related to Liz Cheney from Wyoming. You're not, or Dick Cheney. I missed you too. Yes, we have to have a little sense of humor every now and then, okay? So Jizzy, we're going to talk about Jizzy. Ghislaine. Okay, I think I got all the details and the particulars out of the way. So the fact checkers, you fact check me. I invite you to fact check me. Do you think I don't mind you fact checking me? Go ahead. Drop it in the chatmosphere. If I say something wrong, correct me. Okay, you are welcome to do that. Nobody is perfect. So let's see. I have some notes, and I want to just say that Jizzy has been in solitary confinement for 15 months. Do you all believe that? I don't know. I'm a little jumpy about the things I believe right now. Okay. I'm kind of like on the fence with a few things like, okay, information. We know that there's COINTELPRO going on, misinformation and all that stuff. We hear that it's all for a purpose, but I'm just saying the reports, or maybe I'll use the word allegedly. Allegedly, Ghislaine Maxwell has been in solitary confinement for 15 months. Okay. How about that? So she's quite a trip, this woman. And I want to talk about the victims here. And I know that word isn't a favorite, victim and victimology and things like that. But these women, now they're women. And you know the terms, I've talked about this last year for you meep meeps that are out there. You know that I don't like the underage female type of description. I don't like that. Let's just say children. If you want to say kids. Last year, somebody got on me for saying kids. They said kids are goats. Stop saying kids. Listen, I'm going to say kids and children interchangeably. I don't think that we have to get into the it's a goat or anything. Come on now. Let's not be that touchy about language. Pamela Miller says misinformation, disinformation, and on. Yeah, we have to just watch our information. I don't know what to say, okay? Vet your information. People are saying have discernment, but you need something almost beyond discernment. I don't know what the beyond discernment would be, but we need something way strong. So this Jizzy, she has been a socialite. Now, I heard a report today. Did I freeze? Let me know if you can hear me. Hey, I'm back. I don't know. Are they messing with me? Do I sound paranoid? Like, remember that song by Maxwell? Remember? Oh, you know what? I can't say too much. I've had a lot of celebrity patients. I have to be careful about the names I use sometimes because I don't know. But anyway, I'm getting off onto some tangents here. Okay. She is, okay, these are the terms that they describe her when you read the media reports. She's a socialite. Now, somebody said they don't like the term socialite. They feel that it is a misogynistic term to use towards a woman. Abe said Rockwell. Okay, thank you. I love that we could go off on these little tangents. Okay, just suffer me these things. Okay, I'm all over the place. Okay, but back to this. Remember, I had to learn how to point to the. Okay, we are the news now. We are the news. Okay, now listen. I'm gonna get serious. Okay, zoop. Okay, Ghislaine Maxwell. They describe her as a socialite. Okay, are any of you socialites? Would you want to admit it? Are you a socialite? Let me know. Put it in the chatmosphere if you're a socialite. Okay, so the socialite rubs shoulders with, of course, other socialites and celebrities and heads of states and royalty, right? Royalty. Yes. You can't. Did I get that song stuck in your head, Abe? I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yes, Libby. Oh boy. Do I have some Gen X's out there? Abby, you guys can't get no privacy. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to get together. We are going to have to celebrate our 2-year anniversary. I could tell already. And I hope I don't get a strike because I'm going to want to play some music. Okay. Maybe we'll have it on one of those platforms that lets us do whatever we want. Right. Hey, Juan's here, everybody. Give him some love. Hey, Juan and Chris Austin. Hello, Chris. How are you? Thanks for joining. MJ had the chorus. That's right. Because, you know, he is the son of Barry Gordy, right? Hey, Brent, negative. Okay, so are we doing... I'm not the DJ tonight, Kim, okay? I'll play Devo on our 2-year anniversary. You can do all your requests. Devo would be fun, right? Okay, back to... Joyce says she is definitely not a socialite. Okay, Joyce, you're not a socialite. Okay, so Ghislaine is a socialite, was a socialite. Oh my God, she's definitely not a socialite in jail right now. Whoa, she is in a jail over in Brooklyn. Hey, my New Yorkers, tell me about this prison that she's in. It's called, hold it, the New York Metropolitan Detention Center. It doesn't sound like a fun place to be for a socialite. Oh my God, beautiful Allison is in the room. What a great surprise. You turned on YouTube. Oh my God, I love you. Everybody, I met Allison. We're coming up on a year, right, Allison? I met her out in Vegas when we were out there for the movie premiere, and Allison and I, we stay in touch almost daily, right, Allison? It's amazing. Yes. So Juan says that the Metropolitan, Detention Center, not a good place for a socialite. Oh no. Oh no, it isn't. This is the, as they call it, the level playing field. So with issues of elitism, privilege, and things like gender, we can talk about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, bring your conspiracy theories too. You know, I'm very open to your conspiracy theories. You could put on your tinfoil hats. Kathy has already thrown one in the mix. She says she's a dude. Oh my God. You guys are starting already with the inversions. I'm over the inversions, okay? I am not guessing the genders of people, the pronoun. I'm done, okay? I'm done. It's too complicated. It used to be easy when I was little. Gosh, my goodness. So Ghislaine, she is quite... I'm telling you, this is not the place for a socialite. So you can look at it. She has drawings. So we're going to see a lot of drawings and things, okay? Or if you're from England, what do you guys say? Drawings? Karen said, now this is a New Yorker telling us, we call it the MDC in New York. Doesn't sound like a good place for a socialite, does it? Okay, look at this. Emily Gonzalez. Well, Oh, you found my new channel. Thank you, Emily. I remember you too. Like I said, we're going to have a little anniversary soon, okay? Because we have been hanging out for quite a while. So I love you all. And this is, we're coming on some full circle stuff. What do you think, in your opinion? Do you think we're going to see justice with the Ghislaine Maxwell trial? Do you really feel that she is going to turn over her sources? Because from some of the reports that I'll get into, because I have a few articles that I want to go over, it sounds like she is going to possibly throw only certain people under the bus, as they say. I don't think, and a few other talking heads, they feel the same way, that she probably will not throw Prince Albert under the bus. What do you think? Do you think she will throw Bill Clinton under the bus instead of Prince Albert? I use that very loosely. I don't know, that royal family over there, I'm just not into it. Karen says she's suffering. That's why they have, yes, thank you for bringing that up, Karen. Exactly. What are you saying, Allison? They apparently have 10,000 videos as evidence. Oh boy. Prince Andrew, did I say that wrong? What did I call him? I didn't say Prince Charles, did I? Prince Andrew. So do you think she's going to give up Bill Clinton instead of Prince Andrew? Because, wow, Juan said, I have to tell you the story of my brief encounter with Bill Clinton. Whoa. Oh my. Well, you're still here to talk about it. So you didn't do bad there if you have a story to tell about the Clintons. Okay, so her trial, being that it's a federal trial, it will not be live streamed like the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, which was a state trial. So I did look it up, fact checkers. But again, like I said, they have these laws that they can pick and choose, like certain states will allow for federal trials to be televised. Okay. So I think that I don't know, if you're in certain states, I would think that, I don't know, it would be nice if some states would allow it. Juan said, why? No, I mean, Juan, when you rub shoulders with the Clintons, that's kind of living on the edge there, right? They're not people that keep long-term friendships. In other words, not that you're friends with them, but yeah, you got to tell us about that story. Okay. So, Kim Canadian. Oh, this is okay. Yeah. You think she'll turn Bill Clinton in? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So you see her in her mask there, and these are the cute, well, as they call them, the victims. Okay, some of the victims and their representatives. And this would be the Southern District of New York, which is a hot button area. And they were listing her charges, the U.S. versus Ghislaine Maxwell. Maxwell has been charged with facilitating the abuse. I'm not going to use certain trigger words because of the, AI. And underage girls, I'll say children, because I don't like that, by Jeffrey Epstein. The charged conduct occurred in, New York City, Palm Beach, Florida, Santa Fe, New Mexico, and London, England. If you recognize either of these persons, well, one, not so much, feel free, and you can call the FBI for all that will get you. So we know that one of the first victims, I don't like using that word, is so many, it's terrible. I don't know. Liren, so many blonde women. Yeah, well, they had a certain type that they went for. Cornelia, hello, and then they will sing. Yeah, right. So this is one of the first to come forward, and her name is Virginia Giuffre. Oh my goodness, a lot of names. Bear with me for the pronunciations. Virginia also goes by, let's see, you all can drop it in there. I have my notes. Virginia Roberts Giuffre. Okay, so she's one of the first to come forward, but I have a clip that says that she's not going to actually be testifying. So I was wondering why. We're going to cover this case. I want to do regular updates on this case, okay? So we can discuss it. And this woman, because a lot of times, you know, it's like, of course, they get into the perpetrator and forget about the victims, the ones that were victimized. And this particular woman here, her name is Jennifer Araoz. So Jennifer was 15 years old when she was abused by Ghislaine. And this woman here, I'm not real sure about all of the names. If you know her name, because it was a little hard to get the names attached to the images. So I'm not sure this particular woman's name. Some of their names were hidden and they were just, you know, cloaking their names. So some of their names are not as known. Penny Lane says Virginia wrote a book. Okay, so is that why she can't testify? Let me know. Hey, Monica, I heard she was complaining about her jail hair dryer. Yes, she complained about the hair dryer being so loud. And she also complained about the lighting, the fluorescent lights, which are causing eye damage. And actually, that is a thing. Fluorescent lights are not healthy. So, you know, I mean, we can, I don't know, some people may have some sympathies for her, but us being humanitarian people, right? Humans, it's not always fun to listen to stories of people being treated badly, even if they are the worst people. She hasn't been, convicted yet. Okay. So we know all the stuff that's out there. And that's one of the complaints. They say, oh, she's been convicted in the court of public opinion. But we want to be true to what we say in terms of the Constitution and people's rights. She is wealthy, of course, and an elite. So she got away with probably being on the lam when she was kind of like, where is Waldo? And you couldn't find her. But, you know, if that were just a regular schmegular person, you know, you or I, they would have had us a lot sooner, right? Because she was a flight risk. She's from England and, you know, she could have done anything, right? She could have escaped. She had the money, the means to do that, right? Seabree says, no sympathy. Let her feel uncomfortable. Okay, I know. I mean, I'm tough on crime, Seabreeze. I'm not like, I don't have sympathy for the devil or anything. But anyway, this woman, her name is Annie. I believe she's Annie Farmer. Annie Farmer. There's also a Maria Farmer. And again, if you notice the images, let us know the names if you recognize. Libby said, hide your submarines, Terramar. Yes, for anybody. I'm glad you brought that up, Libby, because, you know, the backstory, we'll talk about a little bit about that, because she's not your average, you know, socialite there. She is a trip, as they say. So I believe this is Annie Farmer. And I believe she was possibly the youngest that is coming forward. We know they were young, very, very young. Okay. If we get into the technicalities of it all and put on our tinfoil hats, we know that they were also in Haiti. Okay. So even though we see a lot of blondes right now, I want you all to park this possibility that we have Haitian children as well. And we will get that information. I will start to dig around for that, because Haiti is very critical in a lot of our geopolitical discussions, okay? And let me just say that when Girl Code and I do part 2 of the 11/22/63, Haiti figured in to that whole like issue, and I was surprised. Okay, they mentioned Haiti a few times in that particular 8-part series. If you are watching it, let us know in the chat if you're going to watch it and join us tentatively Saturday evening, maybe around the same time, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Girl Code and I are going to do a part 2 of 11/22/63, the 8-part Hulu series that we talked about yesterday. And this lady, I don't know her name. Does anybody know her name as well? I wanted to show the women that have come forward because this takes a lot of courage, as you can imagine what they have been through. I can't imagine. But if you all think about people to pray for, please put these women in your prayers as they are going to go now before courts. And some of them have already done it in the Jeffrey Epstein trial, or he didn't really have a trial this most current time because he had some kind of trial where they just gave him a sweetheart deal. They allowed him to be on house arrest in his posh apartment or townhouse in New York. So his first go around, there was no justice. And we know you can put on your tinfoil hats and tell me what you think about Jeffrey Epstein. Do you think he really committed suicide? What are your thoughts on that? It seems like Ghislaine, it's like she is going to take the fall for her and Epstein, right? It's almost like Epstein is being tried by proxy through her trial because his name is going to be factored in all over. So does anybody know this woman's name? I am not sure about her name. So a few of them, like I said, they didn't have their full names in the press when we were first learning about them. They would give them the cloaked names, as you can understand. But I just at least wanted to show her face, okay? So when you want to think about praying for somebody, pray for these women as they are going forward. This is not easy to have their lives opened up like this. They were children. Even though you see them now and they are women, I want you to think about them as children, okay? Because that's what they were. This whole underage youth or underage girls, I don't like that. Do you like that? Let's say what it is. Underage children. Libby says he is alive. In your opinion, he's alive. Okay. All righty. Now, I think her name is Farmer also. There's like two, I don't know if it's two, but I saw an Annie and a Maria Farmer. I believe her name is Maria Farmer. So it's a little bit confusing there for me and the names, but I will work at getting the names all straight. But I want to show you some of the pictures of the children, okay? When we think about this, there were children as young as 14, I believe 11. So this is big. You know, if anybody was around when, I know we have young people, but yeah, you were maybe really young. You may not remember the O.J. Simpson trial. That went on for weeks, months, and it was interrupted all the television programming, and they had the trial. It was live on television, and it was salacious. It involved, you know, all kinds of Hollywood elites and things like that. O.J. Simpson being a, you know, celebrity himself. And it went on. We heard every dirty detail of that trial. And I'm not saying that that's something we want to do, but it just seems that there are some really high profile people involved in this trial that they're either going to keep us distracted while it goes on, because this Kyle Rittenhouse thing, it's just growing legs, you know, and there are all kinds of things that are growing out of that, you know, disruption in the cities. And I just want to tell my melanated people, okay, Black people, I don't understand why Black people would have a problem with what happened, okay? Other than like, okay, I don't get it. Okay, I just don't. I don't get it. And that's my opinion. Why are you making this out to be a racial thing? I mean, this was white on white crime, as you want to say. This wasn't, it didn't involve a black person being killed by cops or any of the other favorite things that are going on to divide us. Okay. So I don't get it. It's so ridiculous. And I just want to tell my black people, stop it. Are you kidding me? Stop tripping. So this is, of course, Jeffrey. And you can see how they did the drawings. And I want to talk about her right now. She is a daddy's girl. Her father, very, very wealthy. And Maxwell publishing, you know, all kinds of industry. So she grew up very prestigious, you know, privileged. She went to Oxford University and she rubbed shoulders with the current prime minister. She knows their family. This is a woman who is part of the definite elite 1%. So her father being Maxwell, he was in the publishing business. So she grew up very, I don't know, she was a princess, but she seems to have a daddy issue because they make no bones that she was her father's favorite out of the siblings. And she seems to want to walk in his footsteps. And there is a lot of rumbling about who they might be attached to. I'm not going to throw a lot of that in it. You can put it in the chatmosphere if you know what I'm talking about. The, you know, begins with a M. One is like, you know, I'm not going to say all the words. I'm going to try to keep this channel as long as I can, okay? You see how hard it was for you to find me. They took away my main channel. But anyway, yeah, there you are. Judy said it for me. Okay, so yeah, look into it, okay? So that's been a thing that's been whispered. So it seems like she wanted to walk in her father's footsteps, and she's really, it seems that she models her life around her father. Yeah, okay, I love you. That's why I love you all, right? So you can say the words for me. They're saying it, Google, not me. I didn't say it. So, you know, you've got this couple, and what do you all think? They say that she was a victim of his. I don't know about that. But that's how the narrative goes, is she was like this. I don't know if that's going to play out in the court proceedings, but we will keep an eye how they are going to couch her image. Was she like under the control of this Svengali, or was she the handler? Let me know if you think she was the handler. You're covered. Wait, let's see. Hey, Jeffrey. How you doing? What did you say? You said you're covered by saying supposedly salty army way. Thank you. Supposedly or allegedly. I have to get used to saying that. Okay, so I think that she was allegedly, supposedly his handler, not the other way around. You think handler too? Amanda, hey, you think a handler? Kim thinks handler. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna answer the phone. Guess who's on the girl code? Hey Sissy. Hi. Hi everybody. Just hold on. I'll be right with you. Sissy, guess what? I am on a live stream right now and I'm answering the phone. I'm gonna put you on. Say hi to everybody. I'm gonna put you on speaker. Say hi to girl code. Say hi to Girl Code. Look at that. Girl Code joined us.
What are you guys talking about without me?
You should jump on. I'll give you a link. Everybody saying hi, Girl Code. Hi, Girl Code.
Let me get a link.
All right, Girl Code's coming in. Uh-oh. All right. You ready? All right, I'll give it to you right now. Okay, hold on, everybody. Talk amongst yourself. Remember how Joan Rivers, wasn't that Joan Rivers, or somebody would say, oh no, it was the character from Saturday Night Live. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, among yourselves. Let us know what you think. What you think. I'm going to send the link to our girl code and get her in here so she can join and give her thoughts on it all. If you want to join too, I'll let you all join. If you want a link, we've tried that before. You know me. It's like it goes well sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. But if you have any, as they say, sauce, and you want to talk about this, let me know. And if I miss seeing it, just say it again. Okay, put it down there again, and maybe we could have a nice discussion here. Okay, if you want to hang out for a minute. We're going to do the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. I want to cover this trial on a regular basis, okay? So look for updates from me as I learn things and just, have thoughts on this trial. I am going to do more live streams, okay? And we can make sure this gets the attention that it needs to get. Okay, Girl Code has the link, and she will be in the green room in a minute. Oops, I dropped my phone. Okay, so talk amongst yourselves. That was that. Let's see. What are you all saying? Yes, talk amongst yourselves. I'm verklempt. I'm verklempt. Yes. All right. So, yeah. Speaking on for kids many years ago, amazing pillar speaking out. Hi, Molly, how are you? Jen speaking out on the J's, we'll say, for kids many years ago. Oh, did you see that was my rant that went viral? It was an accident. I didn't even know. It was like, what? But I was ranting about mandatory jabs for, I was like really on a thing. And so what is that? Let's see. What are you all saying? Bishop Gator said she is related to Lee Harvey Oswald. Really? Ooh, wow. And the plot thickens, right? Oh my. Judy is asking, did anyone see the pictures of her at Chelsea Clinton's wedding? Yes, I did see that. I sure did. So we're going to wait for our sister to come on in. So for the purposes of discussing who were the men that she was linked to. Now, she's not been formally married before, but they say she was married to, I'll say his name. We know about Jeffrey Epstein. That was one of her boos. And then the man in the middle, let me tell you about him. Okay, I have my notes I have to refer to. Okay, so the man in the middle, his name, these are the men that she's been connected to. All right, hold it. Okay, his name is, check this out. He's an Italian aristocrat by the name of Count Gianfranco Ciccogna Mozzani. Okay? He was knighted, so he was Sir Count Gianfranco Ciccogna Mozzani, an Italian aristocrat. And guess what, you guys? He died in a plane crash, a fiery plane crash. And guess what the plane that he died in was called? I don't think you'll guess this because I was like, oh, isn't that interesting? It was called a Warlock. So the plane that he was in was called a Warlock. And then the man on the far right, that was the man she was with most recent, and they claim that they were married. But now, okay, we know that Jeffrey Epstein, okay, let's just say, oh, wait, Girl Code is here. Sissy, you're here.
Ooh, this is interesting. Continue. Hello,
I'm gonna tell you
everyone.
about her men that she was connected to. We're kind of gonna put a little thing together with this Ghislaine. Okay, so let me see how we could get back to the men, to her booze. Okay, yeah, isn't that interesting? Think, Mira. Interesting that they all die in plane crashes. Yeah, her husband is Scott Borgenson. Yes, you know. Okay, see, I know you know these things. Okay, so let's talk about the so-called husband on the far right. His name is Scott Borgenson, and he is a CEO of Cargo Metrics, which is a maritime trading and shipping company. So he works with the shipping containers and all the logistics. Okay, so that was her latest boo when they caught her. Now let's talk about these men. Now, Jeffrey Epstein, I don't know if you all know this, he was a college dropout 2 times, as well as he was a cab driver. I'm not knocking that, but he was a cab driver. Hey, Steph Glows, good evening. Thanks for joining. So I'm not saying that, hey, Amanda says traffic children to the rich. Yes. And then black, it's a honeypot situation. So I'm bringing up that he was a cab driver and he was a teacher. Suddenly he becomes this financier. So that's how they describe him. They describe her as a socialite, him as a financier. So he handled lots of money, and we know that he got his money from Wexner. Okay, that's the man who founded Victoria's Secrets and Bed Bath and Beyond and all that stuff. One day I'm going to tell you guys a story about my connection to Wexner. He's out of Ohio, but I was the private nurse for his cousin. Okay, it was a crazy story. We'll have to table that for another time. Okay.
I love the stories. Your stories are awesome.
Oh my God, I need to get to writing the book, right? Okay,
yes,
so
you do.
Wexner he set him up with all the money to become a part of the elite, but he was initially a college dropout. Ghislaine, a college educated socialite who went to Oxford University. Wow. You talk about dating down, right? He would not be what Kevin Samuels would consider a high value man, right? Okay. Right. So again, a girl code, and for anybody who just joined us, these are the boos that are attached to Ghislaine. We got Jeffrey Epstein, who some people believe is not dead, suicided himself in the prison. Then we have her. This would be a high valued man, okay? The Italian count. Then we have the younger guy. He seems a little younger, maybe. He's in the shipping business. So we think of maritime and all that. Okay, so I just wanted to, she has no children, but they say she was married to the younger guy on the right, Scott. Now, I'm bringing this up because I don't know if you all know this, but when they were looking for her, remember she was on the lam and they were like, where is Ghislaine? Now, there was a picture taken at In-N-Out Burger. Now, I've lived in LA. I love In-N-Out Burger. Oh my goodness, the best fries ever. Really? In-N-Out, I have to take a tangent, okay? In-N-Out Burger, for anybody who doesn't know, that the food is so amazing. Okay, I want it right now talking about it. It's the only place, listen, sis, it's the only place that you could eat the French fries cold and they are good.
What?
They cut the French fries fresh. Evolutions, you believe this was a Photoshop? Really? Oh, it seems to have a lot of clues and coding in it. I don't know if anybody went down that rabbit hole to decode this picture in In-N-Out Burger, but she has a dog on a leash. Her legs are crossed. You could read a lot into that. She's In-N-Out Burger. It looks like she has 2 drinks and I don't know, maybe 2 burgers. For a woman who's a socialite, I don't think they eat that much. So who's taking the picture would be the question. Somebody says it's Photoshop. You have something in the background that says trade. I mean, it's a whole lot of little clues.
Hopefully it's not human meat, huh?
Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Disgusting.
I know.
I don't even want to think about it.
I know.
I want to talk about the book that she's reading, everybody. This was something I didn't know. I learned that she was supposedly, this is the book that she's reading. It's called The Book of Honor. And it's The Secret Lives and Deaths of CIA Operatives by Ted Goop or Gup.
Wow. Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Tracy says, I will go get some In-N-Out for please, Tracy, don't play with my emotions, okay? If you go to In-N-Out and you can send it via, what is it, like FedEx? You can FedEx
Tracy's right down there. And if you send sis some, Tracy, I want some too.
You have to send us both some In-N-Out burger. So anyway, this was the book that was supposed to be on the table at the In-N-Out burger. So we can decode that, okay? Let's kind of like, we could put that on the table, you know, no pun intended. So when they found her, she was in New Hampshire. And she was at a location. She bought a home called Tucked Away, the property. Okay. It was a multi-million-dollar home that she paid cash for. All right. So I don't know. That's a little bit sus, right? And this is the home that was the last place that she was chilling in, tucked away. Look at that. In New Hampshire. That's where they nabbed her. You know, pretty crazy. Suddenly,
all of these New England connections.
Right? If you're
lots
blessed
of
to
New
be
England
in California,
connections.
she says you got it. You never had In-N-Out, Val? Oh my gosh, you have to experience In-N-Out burger. Corin said, "Yep, very sus. Yes, right. Paying cash for a home in a place called Tucked Away." So yeah, this was one of the pictures that was circulating. When was that? Last year, or was it over the summer? Where they were saying that, you know, she was being abused by the guards. She doesn't take showers because she says the guards stare at her, and she's being abused. So she has this black eye kind of thing, and I don't know what's going on with her face, but this is a woman who is in jail. Her eyebrows look like they're arched. Do they look that way to you? I don't know. You probably can find things in jail, but isn't she in solitary confinement? I don't know. Maybe they let her arch her eyebrows. Hey, Christine, aka K-Fan. I like that. Christine F. You said my friend lives in that town in New Hampshire. Oh, I bet that was crazy when they nabbed her. Yeah, so this is one of the things that when you deal with this, you said Philo says, wasn't there a yacht close by? Possibly. She wasn't, you know, suffering when she was in this property. And so, you know, again, it's the victims that we are really wanting to pray for, that justice will come. I don't know how you all feel about the justice system and how it affects people like her that are privileged, but I want to share an article now. Sis, are you still there with us?
I am.
Okay,
I think it's so interesting, all of these New England connections.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So check this out, Sissy and Chatmosphere. This is what our sister Karen said. Ghislaine Maxwell's family is appealing to the UN for her release from jail. They are citing that she is being treated poorly. Okay, so they say that the conditions are horrid, unlawful, and discriminatory. Isn't that a change of circumstances? The fallen British socialite accused of procuring underage girls, let's just say children, for late multimillionaire and convicted P, Jeffrey Epstein, from 1994 to 2004. Okay, so this is the place where she's being detained in Brooklyn. It is called the Metropolitan Detention Center. And it sounds like it is not a place for a socialite, as I've said. So the petition to the UN, the lawyers are highlighting the conditions Maxwell has raised on numerous failed appeals for release pending her trial. They say she's being deprived of sleep by the guards, okay? She is awakened constantly at night, and she has been subjected to 500 plus days of her detention to a suicide watch. And it is completely inappropriate in the case of a non-suicidal person, involving a flashlight shown every 15 minutes in her face. For anybody who's been a nurse in psychiatric, we do the 15-minute rounds. So yeah, you got to check on those people. You got to go in and see if they're breathing. So she's saying that is, inappropriate. So what else is she saying? She says that she's been inappropriately touched by the guards in a sexual way. How ironic. Numerous times during searches. And they are saying that beside the conditions being very poor, that she's already been convicted in the court of public opinion. So let's see. They're saying that also, what else? They maybe want to transfer her to another place. She transferred to New York from New Hampshire. Okay, so U.S. justice has not sought to resist or counter the extreme emotion of public opinion in this case, as it is its duty, and nor has it seized each and every opportunity to remind everyone that Miss Maxwell is presumed innocent, or to enable her to respond and prepare for her trial freely and with dignity. That is what the petition states. Okay, so how do you all feel about that? Do you feel that the UN will get involved in this case? Let me know. What do you think?
Now she wants dignity, huh?
Now she wants dignity, okay?
Isn't that
interesting? Karen is saying, my sisters, Jen and Girl Code, I'm on the case trying to see how and who in our states will send you two warrior sisters some In-N-Out burger. Oh my God, that'll be so awesome. That's our Harlem Sentinel. Yeah, a lot of people are not feeling sorry for her. Okay, sis, there is no sympathy for this woman, not much. Okay, so let me share.
Zero.
What do you think? How do you feel about justice, sis? Or do you think that we should be concerned about the conditions for, someone like?
Absolutely not. Just like they have been committing crimes against humanity, I feel like their sentences should be live streamed where we could just tap in whenever we want to. I really do. You
guys are tough on crime. I don't want to come up against you guys.
Seriously.
I can be a sucker sometimes. I'm kind of like, I have to slap myself sometimes because I don't know. I'm kind of a softie when it comes to some things, but then I'm not. It's kind of like you catch me at the wrong time. Now, this is the one where I want to talk about in the Toronto Sun. The vocal Epstein sex accuser won't testify against Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine is 59 years old. And again, like I said, her trial will kick off on Monday, the 29th. And this is Virginia Roberts Giuffre. And she has been very vocal. and they say that she is not going to testify. Somebody mentioned she wrote a book. So is that the reason? Let me know in the chatmosphere. Is that the reason why it would preclude her from testifying? Is that, I didn't read this whole article. So it says at least 4 women are slated to testify against Maxwell. 3 of them have been granted anonymity. So that's why I won't know all of their names, okay? For the names that I've shared, you know, just pray for all of them. Please, let's keep them in prayer. Now, we know that Prince Andrew is one of the main people here, as well as there's a black book that has been cited. And this black book is something else. I can't imagine they had a physical black book, but hey, you know, criminals are not very smart. So another alleged victim added, we thought she, meaning Maxwell, was Mary Poppins because she acted like she was our friend and had that lovely English accent. Okay, you Brits know you can get away with a lot with that accent, okay? I have to say, something about that British accent. But she turned out to be a monster in designer clothing. She lured us in. She knew exactly what she was doing, and I hope she rots in hell. So you won't get any sympathy from the victims, okay? One of the alleged victims claims she was sexually assaulted by Maxwell when she was 14. That's a child. No allegations of wrongdoing against Maxwell have ever been proven in court, not yet. Prosecutors allege that Maxwell groomed 4 victims when they were minors between 1994 and 2004. Okay, so the alleged victims have accused Epstein and Maxwell of pimping them out to wealthy and powerful men, including Prince Andrew, Alan Dershowitz. Isn't that kind of ooh? Former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson. Oh boy. And hold it, I had something pop up here on me. And MC2 model agency co-founder Jean-Luc Brunel. Oh my, we're probably going to have to get into some discussions about this Jean-Luc Brunel. Pretty crazy. The men have strenuously denied the allegations. Oh, no whoop. So they have strenuously denied the allegations.
Isn't it funny how they always, you know, reconfigure the charges, you know, underage girls. They always try to hide the truth. You know what I mean?
Yes. I'm sorry. Allegedly. I have to remember to use allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Or as Salty says, supposedly, right? So I've got to get better because I'm going to be, like I said, sis, I would love for you to join me. If anybody else wants to join, I'm going to have regular updates on this trial. Okay. We're not going to be distracted. They want us to look over here. We should be looking right here because this is why a lot of us got into this whole issue of digital soldiers and getting the information out to people so we can all be aware of what's going on.
Absolutely.
And it's the children, right? This is why a lot of us have gotten out of our little sleep state. Jean-Luc Brunel and Peter Nygaard, Pure Evil. Yeah, I did a special on Peter Nygaard. That was on my old channel that was taken down, but I think it's on one of my other alternative channels. But wow, he was quite a creepy guy as well. Allison says, was Jean-Luc Brunel the owner of the Standard Hotels? I don't know. He could have been co-owner, Allison. I know that he had a modeling agency over in, I believe, in Paris, but it was an international agency. And one thing I want to say about him, and this is interesting, is that a lot of us, we don't realize that when we travel all over the world and we do our little, you know, when you check in, you might be at a restaurant and you want people to know I'm at the 5-star Michelin, whatever, and you check in. And you are going all over the place because I was traveling a lot from 2016. I just had to go blue pill myself. I was so upset about how the country was going, that we almost had Hillary as a president. I was so done. I just had to run away. So I was on a trip like all the time. Okay. Me and my daughter. But this is the thing that a lot of people don't realize. When you do those little check-ins, and I'm going to get to the point, you check in everywhere. So if you've ever seen Google, have you ever looked at your activity over a year and where you have been? It'll have little things all over the world, right? And there is a digital footprint of everywhere you are. So if you do what is it called? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it when you rate the restaurant and you do a online review? That's what it is. If you do a review of a business,
like a Yelp, mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Yelp or anything, all of that is put into a database. So this is my point I want to make about Jean-Luc Brunel. Let's do a live stream about him coming up soon. That's how they found him, and a lot of people connected to him, and that's how they did a lot of the corroborations. And they didn't have good alibis because you have a digital footprint. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he was traveling all over saying that he was looking for models and allegedly. And that is how they caught him, and that's how they catch a lot of people. We are in a digital age, and so if you want to stunt on them and you want to tell people, oh, I'm in Paris and I'm here and I'm at the Louis,
you're lying,
and I'm doing reviews of all. Guess what? They're gonna find you. Hello, you're telling everything. You want to show off, but guess what? If somebody wants to catch you in some stuff, they will know everything you're doing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, and it's double folded. I think you shared that with me when we decoded Obama's alleged 60th birthday party. Remember, that's when you shared that information with me. But it's double folded, because if you say that you've done something or you were somewhere that you weren't, they can tell that too, right? So it's like the privacy is gone. And I think if you don't have anything to hide, then as long as they're not piercing in at you during private moments, I think that this is a good thing to trace the whereabouts of all of these alleged pedos and, not alleged non-human entities and stuff.
Exactly. So, I mean, the thing is that a lot of us, we have, this is one of the things about living in this modern society, is that everything is surveyed. Like, we're under surveillance. There's no privacy. But the very people, that 1% that wanted to look into our business, their business, it backfired. It's a boomerang effect. So they don't have privacy either. So that's how a lot of this information, for anybody who wonders how people get their intel and things like that, it's not very hard. If you know a hacker or anything, they can get the whole profile on a person, like these people. So I just wanted to say that was one of the things I learned when I was looking into a few of these people and how they caught them. Okay. So yeah.
Sis, I love you so much. Thanks for letting me join in. I'm gonna look in with everyone else. I'm gonna get inside of the so I don't be chat? Yeah, I'll be in the chatmosphere. Jen has coined the term chatmosphere. Continue on. I just wanted to come and say hello. I didn't want to be disruptive.
Oh, thank you for coming on, Girl Code.
Thank you for having me. I love you, sissy. I was just calling to say I loved you as soon as I got off the bus. I didn't even want anything, but
I'm so glad you did this. And Girl Code, we had fun yesterday. That was really good.
Yeah, we did. I was a little tired. Well, I was a lot tired, but I'm never too tired for this effort. I'm never too tired for the movement, and I'm never too tired for you. And I love all of you all so much. I'm gonna join you all in the comment section. Okay, I'm gonna be watching you, sis. Let's finish. This is good. This is
we're gonna be wrapping up. Okay, so Girl Code's jumping in the chatmosphere.
All right.
We got a lot of love there.
Thank you.
Love you, Girl Code.
Oh, I love them more.
We love our Girl Code. Oh, Allison, yay! Oh, that's
Okay.
Allison. Remember I told you about Allison?
Yes.
Allison, this is beautiful, Allison. I told her all about you, Allison.
Yes, you did. I'm gonna go over and say hi to her right now.
Okay. All right. We'll see you
Okay.
in the chat.
Bye, Sissy. Love you.
Love you.
Okay, bye.
All right. So let's see. You say Chandler, Rachel. That's Rachel, right? You're referring to Corin should be involved with this case. It was great times back when the digital soldiers got TV pics before she deleted them on IG. Oh, is that the one, the lady that was called Rachel Chandler? Yeah, we got a lot of their intel and their whereabouts, okay? So I just want to say that this is what we're going to see a lot of is the drawings of the court case and some of the socialites, like the British socialites. What I heard when I was looking into this, they were worried about how she looked. Like, this is one of those things that if you're in high society, they worry about, like, how does she look? You know, has she gotten fat, you know, eating that terrible food in prison? But that's, you know, I don't know. They were talking about her fashion in jail, in the courtroom, I guess. So she had some kind of probably designer stuff. I don't know if they allowed her to wear it, but it looks like her mask is coordinating with her. Doesn't that look like a turtleneck maybe? I don't know. But anyway, I want to wrap this up by, let's see if I have everything that I wanted to. I think that might be everything for now. This case should be on our radar. I don't have to keep saying that, right? But Allison said, wait, I love that. Allison said, wow, interesting. They made GE look African, like an African American hottie. Wait, does she? In that picture, right? Yeah, right? Light skin, right? She looks light skin in this picture. But yeah, we are going to talk about this more. Monday is the kickoff, okay? So I definitely want to meet up with you all. We're going to talk about this case. We are not going to let them distract us. We're going to figure some things out. You bring your information, and we are going to have our own little court proceedings, okay? And we will meet maybe tomorrow. If anything comes out, let's see. I think I've covered most of the things I wanted to talk about for now. I just wanted to say she was in, let's go back over this, 15 months of solitary confinement. She is playing crazy, okay? She's acting like she's cray-cray. And it could be a strategy. It could be Epstein on trial by proxy. For you feminists, you need to be angry, okay? You need to be angry that the chick is the one taking the fall for the guy here, right? And then what else? Jury selection has begun. The verdict will be expected around mid-January, so that'll be 2022. Will it be fair and impartial? Do wealthy criminals get justice? Her maximum sentence, so far as they're stating, will be 80 years if she's convicted. Let's see. A lot of powerful people are nervous. Or are they nervous, really? Will she throw Bill Clinton under the bus? Will she let Prince Andrew skate? Let's see. And they say that she has a foul mouth. They say this chick is one of those people that shocks you, just so you can kind of get a feel for her. She wasn't like the prim and demure, proper lady, British lady. They said that she had the mouth that would make a sailor blush. And she did heavy grooming of children. She's very overconfident, very arrogant, okay? Very, very arrogant. And what else? That's it for now. Bring all of your conspiracy theories, your alleged leads and everything, your supposed leads, and meet me back here, okay? Everybody, I want to thank you for joining me tonight for this kind of unexpected live stream while I get back in the swing of it all. Lock her up and throw away the keys. Yes, yes. Lock her up. And again, if you want to tip your hostess, this is where you will tip the hostess, okay? That will also be in the description box. And I will possibly come back tomorrow. We'll see if we have any new information to bring to you, any kind of, whatever. I'll bring it to you. And I want to thank you again. Love you all. Meet. We are going to talk about the Ghislaine Maxwell. We're going to talk about this. We're going to pray for the victims. And we're going to also, I want to tie in Haiti, okay? And Girl Code, there you are. Girl Code, we saw in the 11/22/63, didn't Haiti come up a few times? So I want to talk about that because Girl Code and I are going to do part 2 on Saturday of the 11/22/63. Girl Code, I would like us to get into the discussion of Haiti and Duvalier and the whole aspect of oil, okay? A lot of us, we need to know how Haiti factors into all of this, all right? So on that note, I want to bid you a fair adieu. I love you all and thank you. Good night. And Tracy, I will be looking for my In-N-Out burger and fries. Okay, bye-bye. Love you all. Smooches. Bye-bye.